Welcome to the PE Shed. I'd like to introduce you to a game called Bench Dodgeball. This is suitable for children in grades 1 to grade 10. The equipment that you need are benches, spots and dodgeball. The game can be played within a selected area. A suitable area might be a gymnasium or a sports hall. For this video, I've shown it within a school gymnasium. You need 2 benches at either end of the gym. You need to select the number of dodgeballs that you'd like to use for this game. These balls start in the middle line of the gym. I've chosen 4 for the purpose of this game, but you can decide and experiment to see which number of balls is best for your children. I've shown 2 teams, a red team in diamonds and a yellow team in diamonds. Both teams must start with their hands touching the wall at the end of the gym. Again, you can vary how many players there are on each team. For the purposes of this game, I've chosen 5 on each team, but you can do large classes as high as you want, or you can do even smaller classes if you wish. To play the game, when the teacher or the instructor shouts 3, 2, 1, go. Players from either team can run into the middle and try and collect one of the dodgeballs. As you can see in the video, players are starting to approach the balls within the middle. As soon as players get to the ball, they can pick up the ball and try and throw it at someone in the opposing half and try and hit them below their shoulders down to their feet. If the ball hits them below their shoulders, then they are out and they must go and stand on the jail in the opposite team's zone. As you can see in the video, a yellow has now thrown a ball at the red. The red must now go across to the other zone into the jail on the other bench. The red has also done a similar action and thrown the ball at the yellow, and the yellow must go and stand on the bench. If a player comes to the ball within their zone, there is a way that they can free someone from the jail. They must collect a ball and throw it to the person on the bench without it bouncing. If they catch the ball successfully, then they are allowed to go back into their own zone. Whilst they are walking back into their own zone, they cannot be hit. If a player enters the opposition's zone, then they are out and they must go onto the bench. They are in jail. As you can see, a red has now entered the zone. They might have been hiding at the back. That's okay, but I don't allow people to hide under benches. This person's now come into the game and thrown it to the red on the bench, and they are now free. If a red catches a ball or anyone catches a ball on the bench, they are allowed to take the ball back with them into their zone, and as soon as they get back into their zone, they can try and throw it at someone in the opposition's half. Again, the yellow's been hit and must go onto the bench. To make the game even more exciting and to ensure that children are involved at all times, I've added in something called a whole team freedom rule. If you have lines or a basketball ring or something that you can use as a specific area that children must throw the ball at the ends or the sides of your gym, then if the person successfully hits that area, like shown on the video, then everyone that's on their bench is freed and can go back into their zone. To end the game, I'm showing you on the video what must happen. If all of the players from one team are on the bench, then the yellow team would win in this case because all of the reds have been captured and they've gone to jail. You can also play a timed version of the game, and the team with the least players on the opposition's bench are the team that wins. Or you can just decide it by counting which team has the most players on the bench, and they are the team that loses. There are many rules that you need to consider when you're playing bench dodgeball. You must be hit below the shoulders for you to be out. If people get hit above the shoulders, then they're not out. Also, if you get hit, if the balls hit the floor, the wall, the ceiling, or a teammate, then you are also out. Headshots don't count. And what I do within my game is I give people a warning if they're constantly doing headshots, and if that continues, then they will get sent to jail or they will have a time out. A catch means that you're safe, so then you can just throw it back at someone. A ball can be blocked with a ball. So if you're holding one of the balls, you can use that ball to block the ball so that your body doesn't get hit. And a catch on the bench ensures that you are free and you can go back into your zone. There are alternative rules that you might consider when playing bench dodgeball. Like I said in the video, you can add in whole team freedom rules. You can also add in a catch rule so that if the thrower throws the ball at someone in the opposing half and that person catches it, you can add a rule that the thrower goes to jail. You could also add in a rule to make it more difficult that only shots that hit the opposition without bouncing count, and you can remove the floor, the wall, and the ceiling rule if you wish to. One final alternative to consider when playing bench dodgeball is a golden ball rule. If you have a ball of a different colour, you can put it on the middle line, and this ball cannot be touched until the coach, the teacher, or the instructor shouts golden ball. Once this magic word is shouted, anyone from either team can run into the middle and collect the ball. If they successfully throw the ball and it hits someone in the opposition's half, then the whole team is out. If you are going through a game and there isn't an end result, this is often a good way of ensuring that the game can end.